So we were discussing today is about our computer and some practicals. We did some practicals related to Windows. Today, in today's lesson, I need to focus on another practical again, but this practical will help you understand the properties, right? This practical will help you understand the properties of a file and folder. Before we begin, so I would like to go through small introduction.
Sir?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. So how you can get this window, Pute? How you can get this dialog box? So that is first thing, right? Hurry up.
Go to a file and right click
And
property.
File, right
click
go to
and
properties.
Properties.
okay. Can you share your screen? So then we can show our newcomers also. Can one of you share the screen, Pute? Okay, Abhinu got the chance again. Now you know how to share, ne? Abhinu? Then there in the
Yeah.
ඔක්කොම කලින් sharing එකේ ඇගිල්ල තියාගෙන ඉන්නේ. ප්‍රායිවට් share වුන්නේ නැහැ තාම. Still we cannot see. Okay, now we can see a car. Right? Okay. How do we right? How can we get the properties? Okay, අනිත් අයත් බලා ගන්න. Right click on the desktop. First of all, we have to create a file. හරි ඉස්සෙල්ලා file එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. Right click on the desktop, empty place එක right click කරලා empty තැනක හිස් තැනක right click කරන් දැන් empty එක පේන්නෙත් නැහැ මට අපි. Oh, empty තියනවාද? Right click on empty place. Yes, quickly. Oh, ඒ මොකද? Then new, not new folder. Right click. I right click that. Right click. After that, you have to go to new text documents. Right? Not that. Right click. It was a new එකට ගිහිල්ලා new එකෙන් select කරන්න ඕන text document එකක්. Right, okay. Right click, new text document. Right, then you can right click and go to properties of that text document. Like right click කරලා properties යන්න පුළුවන්. හරි, okay. So let's see some other screen පුතේ. It's not much clear. Okay, we're on. හරි, we're on the screen එක බලන එක clear ටිකක්. Right click. Selama right click, new text document. It's an in text document, right? After that, right click on that file. File like right click karla. Then you can go to the properties or alt enter. Hurry. When you go to the properties, Pute, then metika balagan. When you go to the properties, the first thing that you can see here, I'm putting arrows. What is this? Name of the file. And what is at the end, Pute? End antimata thiyena mokadda? What is that?
The file extension.
File extension. Extension again tama type එක තියෙන්නේ වෙන්නේ. Within bracket also you can see the file extension. Then here you can see the application which is going to open the file, and here the location. Today we are going to discuss about these two sizes. Why there are two sizes for file? Why there are two sizes for file? That is my question today. Sizes dekak ai file ekata. Why there are two sizes?
In the
File size and
and
file
the
disk
memory size. In the disk size.
So the first one is
File the size on the folder.
no, the size of the folder.
Size of the
Size of
file
the
and the
disk.
size
Yeah, first
and
is
the disk.
of the file, actual size of the file. The second is the size taken by the file to save it. The file taken, the size taken by the file. It is like this, okay. Your size and the bed size. Is it same or different? Which is bigger?
The bed.
Bed is bigger, right? Bed is bigger. You are smaller and bed is your size and the bed size. Okay. Next thing is this. Water and the mug. Which has high capacity? The water and the mug. Mug.
Mug.
Okay, then tell me
Mug.
you and your chair.
Chair.
Yes, chair is bigger than you. Chair is basically.
Chair is bigger.
Is it smaller? Right.
Yeah.
Then it
Sometimes it is smaller.
then that is stool. That is not chair then. Right? Can be stool or something. Okay. Anyway, so I'll give someone else to share the screen again, right? So now a chance to a person who use Windows 10 maybe. Can a person with Windows 10 share this? Windows, Manudha, this is Windows 10. Okay. Manudha, let's start from the beginning. Api aluth ayatath bala gannath ekka mule indam yammu. Right click in the desktop, new ita passe. Then text document. Okay, good. After that, right click on the text document. Text document ke right click karan. Then go to the properties. Right click on the text document, go to the properties. Okay. Then clear ni. The Manudha screen එක දෙකටම වැඩිය clear බලන්න පැහැදිලිවම පේනවා. You can see this is the file name. උඩින්ම තියෙන file එකේ නම. Then the extension. Extension කියන්නේ file එකේ වර්ගය. The type of file extension. It opens with Notepad, and here you can see the location, and you can see there are two sizes. So I'm going to draw different color arrows. The red arrow, purple color arrow pointing to the original size of the file, whereas the blue color arrow is pointing to the size taken by the file. So that should be larger than the size. Okay. Now the experiment comes. Now let's do the experiment. So I am going to do this experiment only today. But this is really meaningful. Why this is meaningful? I would like to explain that before we start. Lot of advanced level students even don't know about this. Lot of university students also don't know about this. Right? So if I ask a question from university student, hey, why there are two file sizes? So they will simply say, okay, one is size, the second one is size on this. Abhinu, you have brother, right? You can ask from your elder brother.
Yeah.
So why there are two file sizes? He will also say, Abhinu, me. So why you asking such questions? So you have two sizes. That is it, right? You have two sizes. That is it. That is because Bill Gates has developed Windows, me, right? So Bill Gates has two names, Bill and Gates. So one for Bill and second for the Gates. Is it? So it's not like that, right? There is a meaning. So one is the actual size. The second one is the size taken by this. Okay, let's do this. Let's understand this with small research. Now, Abhinu, open the document and type one character. Just one character, right? You can just type one character.
I screenshot.
Okay, wait. I'll give chance, right? එක අකුරක් type කරන්න. Only type one character and save it. One character. Maybe you can type, okay, M. Letter M, save it. Then see save. Just save it. No need to save as, just save it. Save it in the same location.
Control is just simple.
Okay, now see the properties again. Right click and go to the properties and see the properties again and tell me the file size. How many bytes?
1 byte.
1 byte because 1 byte similar to the one letter.
Yes, one letter, 1 byte. Let's add 10 letters.
1 letter similar to 1 byte.
Yes, one letter equal to 1 byte. 10 letters now. 10 letters. Easiest way is type 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, up to 9. 0 to 9.
What?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. Then altogether there will be 10 characters. Save it and see.
10 byte.
Yes.
Now
10
it's 10 bytes.
10 bytes.
Now it's 10 bytes. It has to be refreshed.
Yes. 100 characters.
100 characters, how I could type?
I'll teach. Copy this, Pute.
Yeah, copycat.
Paste it 10 times.
Copycat.
Okay, you can check this. 10 පාරක් paste වුණාද කියලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. How? Can you move this stick little up? මේක පොඩ්ඩක් උඩට අරන් යන්න.
Sir,
Here.
then
More than මෙතන 10ට වැඩිය paste කරලා. Here if you see 101, then it is only 100 characters. Now undo it. Undo. Control Z. Okay. Oh, too many undos. Anyway, type up to 10.
So can I do it?
Yeah, sure. But no need to screen share. You can.
I trust you. You're seeing on the camera.
Okay, paste it. Okay, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you can see here, it's increasing 90, now 100. Okay, now 100. 101 means 100, right? 101 position 101 means you have already typed 100 characters and you are in the position 101. Okay, now 100 characters. Save it. Now you can see 100 bytes. Now small activity. Press enter key and save it. Go to the end. අගටම ගිහිල්ලා enter එකක් ගහලා save කරන්න. Not here පුතේ. Go to your text. ඔයා ලියපු එකට යන්න, ලියපු එකේ අගටම යන්න ගිහිල්ලා enter එකක් ගන්න. Press enter key and save it now. Now what is the size? You can see it is 102. How that 2 came?
because we entered the line.
Yes, because of the enter key. Enter key will give 2 characters, right? Remember that enter key will give 2 characters. Okay, now can you type 10 such lines? 10 such lines. Copy the line, copy the entire line, paste it, enter, paste it, enter, paste it, enter, paste it, enter. Okay, 10 lines. 10 lines. Now how many bytes?
1000 bytes.
Yeah, 1000, but you have 10 enter lines also. Then 1020, right? line 9 තියෙන්නේ පුතේ. 10ක් ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. 1020. Why 1020? අර enter 10ටත් එනවා. හරි. Since you have right 10 enters, it will count 20 more characters.
Sir, can you check this
Yeah, sure.
in the camera?
Yes, I can see. Did you continue to paste?
So many bytes.
Yeah, lot of. I can see in the camera.
Sir, I can't see Abhinav's screen properly.
Okay,
Because the
Okay, now can you understand when you add 1000 bytes, what will
Yeah.
happen? So what is the size on disk now? Size of the file is 1 KB. Size of the disk, size on disk is
4 KB.
4 KB.
4 KB.
Mostly 4 KB. Okay, let's experiment further. තාම ඉවර නැහැ. හරි? තාම ඉවර නැහැ. දැන් 1000ක් තියෙනවනේ. අපි 10 ඒව 4ක් 4000ක් paste කරමු. දැන් 1000 එකපාරම copy කරගන්න. ඒක 4 පාරක් paste කරන්න. 1 2 3 4 times. හරි? එතකොට 4000ක් විතර එනවා. දැන් save කරලා බලන්න. Now 4000. Then size එක කීයද? Still you can see, now you can see 5 KB file, 8 KB size. How come this happened? Right? So size on disk is 8 KB. Okay. So let me explain this scenario now. How this is happening. So now you are in grade 7, right? Now you should logically understand what's going on there. Okay, here it is. Right, here it is. This is what happened. When there was 0 characters, 0 bytes. When there were 1 character, it's 1 byte. When there are 10 characters, 10 byte. 100 characters, 100 byte. Then 100 characters in 2 lines, it's 102 bytes.
102.
500 characters in 5 lines, it is 508 bytes. Why?
508.
Why? There are 4 more lines. 4 lines, 4 enters, 4 enter keys. Enter key 4කට පස්වෙනි line එකට යන්න enter key 4ක් ගහන්න ඕන. Therefore 4 into 2 100 4 into 2 is 8. 500 plus 8 is 108. 1000 characters in 10 lines, 1018 4 KB. 2000 characters 20 lines, closer to 2000 bytes 4 KB. 4000 characters 4000 bytes 4 KB. But when there are 6000 bytes, it's 8 KB. When there are 8000, 8 KB. But what happens if there are 9000 or 21 KB? So what will be the size on disk? Can you predict? Can you tell the value for the question mark? 21 KB. What will be the size on disk? Okay, this is the question now. Let's see who can answer. If file size is 21 KB, then what is the size on disk?
Don't know.
Then you didn't understand.
12 KB.
Yeah, I understand, but I can't imagine it.
No. Think like this. Okay, think like this.
16 GB. No, 16 KB.
No, because file size is 21 KB, the size on disk should be larger than that. It's always larger than the value here. Okay, let's see.
So 25.
24. So let's say you have 1 KB. 1 KB occupies 4 KB size. What happens if it is 5 KB? It occupies 20 KB because you need 2. Hari api meheme hitamako. Let's think like this. Okay, this is a mug. The mug capacity is 400 milliliters. You have water, only 100 milliliter. Can you put 100 milliliter into 400 milliliter mug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possible. Possible. 100 milliliter into 400 milliliter mug, possible. So if you get 500 milliliters, how many mugs you need?
1.
1?
Because 10,000 units.
The remaining 100.
1.5.
Half mugs are
Half?
available in the market. No, don't tell lies. So can you put half mugs? You need 2 mugs, right? Half mugs, half mugs, quarter mugs, those are not available. You have only full mugs. So how many full mugs needed for 5 KB? 2. For 8? For 8? 2 is enough, right?
Yeah.
For 8 KB, 2 is enough. For 9 KB? 3. For 9 KB, 3. Correct. For 9, you need 3. For 10? 3. 15?
4.
4. Why 15 for? 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, altogether 12, 3 more, and you need 5. Another one, right? So let's say you have 21 KB, then how many mugs needed? 21 KB.
24.
24. 1, 2, 3 is 12. 1, 2, 3 is 12, 24. At least
24.
right? So this is how the files are stored in the hard disk. So files are stored in hard disk in equal size. These are called clusters. Files are stored in a hard disk in equal size clusters. I know this is little bit hard, right? So, but have some mathematics. It got some mathematics, right? It has some mathematics. So understand carefully. So understand carefully. Otherwise, so like if it is difficult, forget it. So this topic is not going to be asked in the examination. Therefore, you can forget it.
Oh.
Right?
I thought it was going to come because I was so confused about this.
Okay. So then So it's like this. You have equal size cells or equal size glasses or equal size, so whatever containers. So your hard disk is formatted into equal size containers. When you store files in your hard disk, let's say this is like Excel, right? So let me show. It's like this Excel page. Okay, let me share. Your hard disk is like this. Your hard disk is formatted. When you format the hard disk, it will create equal size cells like this. So it has sizes. Let's say the first 4 KB, the next 4 KB. Likewise. So these are free units. Okay, if you want to store a 5 KB file, you need to store the file here. Metanat store karanna ona. For 5 KB, you have to occupy another one. Even though you are going to fill small portion of this, still you need 2. Understood? For 5 KB file, you need 2 such units. If not, tell me. Because 4 KB is not enough. Ekak madi. Dekak ona. So let's say you have 9 KB file. How many such cells you need? 9 KB. 3. එතකොට පළවෙනි 4 මේකට දානවා. තව 4ක් මේකට දානවා. තව එකක් මේකට දානවා. එතකොට තමයි 9 එන්නේ. 4 plus 4 plus 1. Understood? This is another file.
Yes.
9 KB. 4 KB, 4 KB, 1 KB. මෙතන ආවේ 4 KB and 5 KB හැදුනේ 1 KB.
4 is dollars.
Yeah, 4 and 1. Okay, you have 15 KB file. Now how many you need? Next file is 15 KB. Now tell me, how to put the 15? 4 here. Oh, sorry, I'll put another color. The next file, the blue color file. 4 here, 4 here. How many now? 4 plus 4 is? 8. 8 plus 4? 12. Still 15 is not over. How many to go? 4 plus 4 plus 4. 3 more to go. Now 15. So this is your 15 KB file. Understood how it is filled? This is how hard disk is. This is 15 KB file. This is 5 KB file. And this is 5 KB. Sorry, this is 5 KB. I'm wrong here. This is 9 KB. Altogether, how many kilobytes, Pute? Altogether, how many kilobytes?
29 kilobytes.
5 plus 9 plus 15.
29.
29 kilobyte. Correct. 15 කීයද? 15යි 9යි 24යි 5යි 29යි. Altogether 29 kilobyte. Right? Total is equal to 29 KB. How much you have to spend? කොච්චර වල වැය කළාද hard disk එකේ? How many kilobytes you spend?
29 kilobytes.
20? No.
29 cube.
No, you have to spend this much, to store that. Yes, it is actually 29 kilobyte, but you spend how many? How many kilobytes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Means
36.
30 KB.
36.
36.
Even though you stored 20 kilobyte, you spend 36.
4 multiply
Yes, 9 multiplied by 4. මේකත් මේක මේ වගේ. හරි අපි හිතමු මෙහෙම. ඔයා ළඟ තියෙනවා අපි හිතමු මේක වෙන විදියකට, right? ඔයා ළඟ තියෙනවා රුපියල් 100 කොළ. You have 100 rupee notes. Only 100 rupee notes. And you are going to shop. But assume that shop, it's not giving any change. Shop is not giving any change. To spend 110 rupees, how many notes you need? Yes, you need 2 notes. 100 here and 10 here. Now 2 notes are over. Right. To spend 300 rupees, how many notes you need? To spend 300, 3 notes. 3 notes. 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. You are, to spend 150 rupees, how many notes you need? 2 notes. 150 you have to pay using 2 notes because no change. Change net. 100 here, 50 here. You need to pay 75 rupees. How many notes you need?
1.
1 note. You don't have change. So to spend 25 rupees, 75 rupees. Okay, you need to spend 1 rupee. How many notes you need?
1.
1. Unfortunately, 1. You want to spend 1 rupee, but still you need 1. So how much you spend is the total of this. The total of this is how much you spend. You spend 600, but in your pocket you lose 900 rupees. You lose 9. Okay. So this is the scenario in the hard disk. Hard disk ekat me wage thama. Actually, if you want to store 29, but actually you want to spend 29 KB, but it has to spend 36 KB wastage. Right? There is a wastage. Always there is a wastage. You can't fill it. Right? So, but if there is only 1 file, what is the advantage? File 3ක් නැතුව එකක් වුණා නම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? Okay, I'm asking the question again. So let's say you have 29 KB 1 file. 29 KB 1 file. Then how many kilobytes you need? 9 KB 1 file. Just 1 file, right? Only 1 file. Then how are you going to spend? 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4. 4 and 4. Altogether, what is the value? 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 4, 20, 24, 28. 29, no? You need 1 more.
1.
Right. So that means if it is 29 KB, you have to spend like this. Altogether, you can see 4 into 8, 20, sorry, 4 into 7 plus 1, 29. Now you are spending only 34 KB. Sorry, 32 KB. Understood the point?
No, sir.
What happened? There are too many small files in your hard disk. Lot of small files. It will waste. It will waste our storage. But big, large file, that is better. Okay. So I'll tell you one scenario. If you copy lot of small files from pen drive to another pen drive, or you copy lot of small files from one location to another location. So is it slow, or if you copy a large file from one location to another location? Which is speed, which is slow?
Second one is speed.
Second one is slow.
Like this. You are copying Windows from one folder to another folder. Next, you are copying a movie from one folder to another folder. Which is speed, which is fast? Which is slow, which is fast?
Windows is slow.
Windows is slow. If you are copying too many small files from one location to another location, it is slow. If you copy large file from one location to another location, it is fast.
Yeah.
Right? So these things are practically there. But only thing is, to understand the practical, you should know the underlying theory. But don't worry, you won't ask this kind of questions in the examination. This is advanced. I said that. Today's lesson is a bit advanced. Don't worry, the newcomer, don't be afraid. If there are newcomers, don't be afraid. We are not going to discuss that much of hard things. I just wanted to tell them, there are 2 sizes. Ultimately, what is in this lesson, Pute? There are 2 sizes. There are 2 sizes in your file. One is the size. The second one is size on disk. How size on disk is calculated? Based on the number of clusters utilized. Based on the number of clusters utilized. So high-speed devices like memory cards, it uses, right? It uses high size or large size slots. High-speed devices like memory cards use large size slots or large clusters. But hard disk use 4 KB clusters typically. But if you plug the pen drive and see, so clusters can be larger than that. Anyone having pen drive with it?
I have.
Okay, can
Right now I
you
have.
share the screen?
Right
Can you plug it and share the screen? I'll show you this. Okay, I cannot see the screen still.
It's so can you see it now?
Yeah, can you right click and go to format? Don't format, but just right click and go to format. Okay,
I just said this thing just today.
can you see this? Others, can you see the allocation unit size? What is the size, Pute?
120 kilobytes.
100 and, oh, don't change it.
20
128 kilobytes.
128. Can you create a text file, Pute? Can you copy the text file that you have created in the desktop? Desktop पे क्या हदापु text එකක් තිබ්බනේ දෙක copy කරන්න පුළුවන්. Or create a new text file, Pute. No, create a new text file in pen drive. Pen එකේ අලුත් text එකක් හදා. හරි, now type 1000 characters there. 1000 characters. Quickly ඉක්මනට කරන්න ඕන 1000ක් ලියන්න ඕන දැන්. දැන් 1000 ලියන්න බැරි වෙන්න බෑ. ටක් ගාලා ලියන්න ඕන 1000ක් characters. හරියටම 1000යි අබිනු. ඔතන තියෙනවා හෙන ගානක්. ඔය බලන්නකො ලක්ෂ ගානක් තියෙනවා. I need 1000. So don't cheat. Need only 1000. Just type 1000 characters, Pute. Erase the Control A.
1, 2, 3,
Delete.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then copied it 10 times and
Yeah, copy it 10 times. Very easy. No, type 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay, up to 9. Copy it. Paste it 10 times. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay, copy it again. Copy it again.
All again.
Control A. Control
all again. Control A and
Control
paste
C.
10 times.
Paste is 10 times. Now 200, another 300, 500, 600, 700, 900, 10. Okay, done. Save. Now right click and see the properties of that file. Okay, so what can you see? 1000 bytes. What is the size?
32
KB.
KB. Why is that? The reason is
That's too much.
your pen drive has larger clusters. Pen drive එකේ තියෙන අර චූටි අර copy කරන කෑලි ලොකුයි. ඒක තමයි හේතුව. right click කරලා යන්න pen drive එකේ format එකට ආයි. right click කරලා pen drive format කරන්න එපා.
Yeah.
Cancel it. ඒක cancel කරන්න. right click and go to format again. Now you can see sizes are bit larger. ඒක තියෙන 32 තියෙනවා වගේ 128 වැටලා තියෙන. It's wrong. It should be 32. right වගේ 32 size එකෙන් තමයි හදලා තියෙන්නේ. That's why it take 32. right when we want to create that, yes, 32 KB, that is the cluster size. අපිට ඔක වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්, but only when formatting, right? අර excel sheet එක වගේ empty කරනකොට තමයි empty කරන්නේ format කරනකොටනේ නේද? සම්පූර්ණයෙන් හිස් කරන්නේ format කරනකොට. එතකොට තමයි ඔය file එක copy කරලා දාන්න පුතේ desktop එකට. Can you copy the file and put in the desktop? Then මොකද වෙන්නේ බලන්න. Put it in the desktop and see. Right click properties. Right click and go to the properties.
What?
Right click and go to the properties of that file now in the desktop. Okay, now you can see the compare that. Then ඔයාලට ඔක පැහැදිලිවම පෙයි. Here it took 32. Here it take only 4 KB. Same file නේද? එකම file එක. Same file. In your pen drive it took large space, right? In your hard disk it took small space. Right? Same file. Now ask the question from your brother and definitely he will hit you. Because this part, that is what most of the
class.
so most of the students, they don't understand why this is happening. Right? That is why. Understand the basics very well, Pute. The computer is engineering subject. It belongs to mathematics discipline. Right? It has meaning. When something happens, there is a meaning. Right? Always give that gravity to the subject. Respect that subject. This is going on the mathematics scheme. Even though, so people think this is easy subject. People think this is like IT ne, computer ne, එක ලේසි නේ. එහෙම තමයි හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් අය. But it is not like that. It has calculations, mathematics. Now you can understand why it is happening nේද?
Excel log calculator.
Pen drive. Right? So if you store, pen drive will take a lot of space. But hard disk will take small space. Right? So that is the same thing. That's why sometimes you can't copy the files to pen drive, even though space is there. You try to copy, it says no space. Can be. Right? But when you copy the large files, you won't find this. Only for the small files. Okay, today's lesson is very simple as a summary. So if you couldn't understand anything, please try to understand this thing. What? A file has two sizes. A file has two sizes. One is size, the original size. The second one is size on disk. Okay, for an example, when you are in your house, you take one full bed. But when you are in some other relation's house, you will only take maybe, so let's say you are going to maybe alms giving or some other party in your relation's house, and there are a lot of relations. Now all are sharing one bed, right? But when you come to your home, it's your bed. You are not sharing it with someone else. It is like that. The place to place, the size taken by the operating system or the size taken by the disk. Actually, by disk, this is disk. Size taken by the disk, right? Not මෙහෙයුම් පද්ධතිය තුල, it is රුඩ තැටිය තුල. නැත්නම් ආචයනය තුල.
So what is ආචරණය?
Archiving means it is storage, long time storage, pen drives, hard disk, memory cards, right? Inside that, what is the space taken by? So that is depending on the device, whereas the actual size is not changing. It remains unchanged, but size taken by the disk is changing. So that's what you want to understand in this lesson. Forget all the things that you have learned if you couldn't understand anything, and learn this thing, that is, a file has two sizes. One is the actual size. The second one is the size taken by the disk. That's it. A simple lesson, right? So I hope everybody can understand that. Everyone can understand that. Very simple.
Yes.
Okay. Next day, actually, we have to finish the lesson for today. We have to learn about searching. So very small part. After searching, actually, then we have to start our new lesson. And before that, we have to finish searching part. That I'll do next day. Searching and copying. Right? But ඒකෙත් ගොඩක් ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙනවා. හැමදේම අපි හිතන තරම් සිම්පල් නෑ. කොපි කරනකොට ඔයාලට හිතෙන්න පුළුවන් කොපි ඉන්නේ control C control V. නෑ එච්චර ලේසි නෑ. ඒකෙත් ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙනවා ඉගෙන ගන්න. It has some more things to learn. We'll learn that next day, Pute. Then good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Good night,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Thank you.